Hey guys, welcome back to Stockholm part 3. This video picks up exactly where Stockholm part 2 ended, so if you haven't seen part 1 and part 2, definitely would encourage you to go watch those first. Obviously it's not really going to make much sense if you're hopping in on the third and final day. If you are looking to go to Stockholm yourself, definitely take some notes from some of the things you see in this video because it's such a beautiful place. Like, we did so much amazing stuff. This is why I'm telling you to go watch 1 and 2 as well, because there's just so much stuff that you have to do and it's stunning and I love it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, drop us a like, and yeah, enjoy. Hello and welcome back to day 3 of Stockholm. We've just gotten ourselves ready a bit earlier today. It's 11 o'clock and we have an Archipelago boat tour at 12, so we're going to head off now. Mom's very kindly gone down to get us some coffee because she got ready before I did, obviously. I don't actually think I like this outfit very much, but these cargo trousers are actually really comfy. It's what I've bought, so it's what we're going to be wearing. But yeah, we've got a boat tour and then we have a few options for things that we can do. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing. I want to go to the photography museum. I think that'd be kind of cool personally. There's loads of stuff that we can still tick off our list. We're kind of taking this as like a relatively slow, not a slow pace, but not a fast pace. We're going medium paced. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what you can get up to in Stockholm for 4 days. You can do a lot more if you wanted to kind of like rush and like force more things in there. But we're just enjoying it, you know, stopping off, having food and drinks and all this good stuff. So yeah, let's go. I think it's going to be windy on the boat, so I'm going to take my hat just in case. It's actually really nice and warm today, which I'm very grateful for because we're going to be going on a boat, so I assume it'll be quite windy and a bit colder than usual on the sort of waterfront. Like, how stunning is this view? Like, oh, we're along a place called Strandvägen, which we actually came to yesterday and walked along. And it's just got such pretty views out over like the city, the old town, the harbour. Like, it's just beautiful. It might be this big boat. There's a bunch of people here, so let's see. This is it, guys. This is the boat. And it's actually really sunny today. I should have brought my sunglasses with us. It's not actually cold, but it's just windy, so we're getting all cozy. But we've just sailed on this boat for like an hour and 15 minutes and we've just gotten to the head of the Archipelago islands called xoxoxo, I think.
And we're in the Baltic Sea.
It's not actually Baltic weather though, which is nice. A bunch of people are leaving the boat here. We've got to return, so we're just like going back to where we were. But basically, Sweden is made up of over 30,000 different islands. And we're touring around some of them now, and like, it looks insane. Like, some of these islands are so small and there's like houses on there, like very expensive houses and people living, and they've got like solar panels on the top so they can like get electricity and stuff. Insane. They must be so isolated. It is insanely beautiful, like you probably would have seen from the video. What would give me anxiety about living on these islands is like, what about when the water level rises? Because like, obviously global warming, climate change, the water level is rising much faster than it should be. These islands, these small islands with these houses on top of them, some of them are genuinely tiny, some of them are massive. What happens then, like, if you're on your own? I don't even know how these places get food. I know obviously to an extent you can live off the land, but I don't know how they get food. There's no shops nearby, they must have to like get things imported and it must be like really expensive. Yeah. I don't even know if the videos do justice how pretty and stunning these islands are. It is insane. Like, I would happily live here. If I knew the language, I would happily live here. I mean, it's quite expensive, but like only in the same way that London's expensive and I live in London, so. That's the ferry, which is literally like carrying cars across. How mad. Oh yeah, maybe that is what they do. Maybe the ferry is literally like for people who live on the islands. People drive over on the ferry, drive around Stockholm and then come back. Interesting. No way.
What's the Hard Rock Cafe?
Mom's obsessed with the co-op. This is like some sort of castle, isn't it? This is it, Vaxholm. That's Vaxholm's hotel, so the place is called Vaxholm. Double star chaser chocolate caramel ice cream. It's hard. It's like a really chewy caramel on the inside. Oh my god, that's really nice. Hard ice cream with like a honeycomb toffee situation in the middle.
Have a black coffee.
We just got off the boat tour. What's the verdict, Mum?
Fabulous. It is so beautiful. It just blew me away. I was just overwhelmed. Like nothing I've ever seen before. Beautiful.
10 out of 10. If you come to Stockholm, definitely do an Archipelago boat tour. Bring a hat though, because it's windy. So this is Kungsträdgården Park, I think. Again, the pronunciation is just awful. A bunch of very nice cherry blossoms over in the corner, which everyone seems to be taking pictures of. I'm guessing spring has sprung. And this cool statue in the middle. So we're currently just on another bridge, basically crossing from one island to another. This, I think, is a huge ass opera house. Well, the back of one anyway. It looks really pretty from the front. This, I have no idea what this building is, to be honest. It's very grand though. We're heading over there. We're heading back to Gamla Stan, which is where we came on like our first day. Stockholm has got to be one of the only places that I've ever been to that actually has a decent amount of public toilets, but I haven't used them yet and I think you do need to pay for them. So they probably are expensive, but at least they're there. We are back in Gamla Stan now. We're currently trying to find Fika, or somewhere we can have Fika, which is basically like the Swedish term for coffee and cake. So we're going to do that. We've also bought some Fika to take home. I don't know how that works, to be honest. I'm also looking for some princess cake, because that's been highly recommended as like a Swedish treat. Mom's just looking in a little touristy shop to
Well, you know what? Actually, I might get one of these
try
instead.
and acquire some Christmas baubles in May.
Oh no, I'm going to get one of those. The tone on.
Yeah,
I think
let's
that's the
go.
one we're going
Let's
to get.
get it.
Okay, where is it? Where is it?
Where
Where is it?
We've just come into this cute little coffee shop for Fika, and I wish I'd have seen it yesterday because their iced coffee looks so good. Look at that vanilla, cinnamon, mocha. Oh, but I'm going to get some princess cake. Kerry's going to get a coffee. This is princess cake, and what is this? Swedish Budapest cake.
Swedish Budapest.
I have no idea what either of these are going to be like, so let's give them a try. I didn't envision that I would be dressed like this having Fika. Do you know what I mean? Live as hell. It is nice. It's really light. I feel like it's got custard.
Is it?
I think that's custard. Fine, the Swedish Budapest cake, it's got it's got a bit of orange.
That is how cake should be.
You think?
More cream and less sponge. Definitely.
Oh my god, there's so much cream.
Less sponge, more cream.
There's orange in the cake.
That is nice.
The cake itself is fine, but just the orange. No, I don't want that at all. The Swedish Budapest cake. I'm giving that one like, I don't know, not much though. You know, I'm going to take this hat off. There's no reason it would still be on it, but I just really like this. This one's really nice. Yours, I'm not a fan of. But princess cake, if you come to Sweden, get yourself some princess cake. have just had a Burger King. I was really hungry and all I'd eaten is like princess cake, a cookie and an ice cream, and I need sustenance. So I had a Burger King because it was what was closest to me at the time. Had a cheeky vegan Whopper meal with some fries, but
over here
didn't vlog that because it's not very interesting, is it?
The plant-based one is called a Flexi.
Yeah, it's called a Flexi Burger.
Because we couldn't find it on the...
We were looking at the thing, like, what the hell is this? So now we're going to the Paradox Museum, which is sort of back on a different island. So we're going to get the train. It's actually quite close to our hotel, really. And then hopefully we're going to walk around another place called, I can't remember what it's called, Drottninggatan. There's a place near the Paradox Museum called Drottninggatan. It's supposed to be a really nice place to walk around. My friend Emily said it's similar to walking along Oxford Street. So we're going to do the Paradox Museum first, which I just booked on Get Your Guide because I get a discount. But the Paradox Museum is supposed to be this like interactive, kind of similar to what's the place we went to before in New York that is similar to?
Please believe it or not.
Please. Similar to that, where like you go in different rooms and there's lots of different like optical illusions and stuff. And it was about £17 each. Actually, I think it was about £18 each. But if you book it on Get Your Guide, you get a little bit of a discount. FYI. Actually, I don't know if you do, or if I just get a discount because I booked so much on there. I don't know. But anyway, that's what we're going to do now. Paradox Museum, let's go. The image in front of you, did you realise it was a shadow? Where is it coming from? Where's Kerry's body? Yeah. It's a mirror. Why does this make me feel sick? I know it's going really slow.
It's moving. Yeah.
It's because your peripherals...
You need to focus on...
on the ground. Why does it feel like that?
Okay.
You know what? You need to focus your eyes, don't you, on the floor. Oh mate, I've got to look away. I've actually got to look away because it's making me feel sick. Like seriously. Like it looks like to me. Oh no, I don't like it. It looks like to me you're slowly doing this.
I am.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what it feels like.
On the video, it just looks like nothing. You know what? It's because it's all encompassing and it's like a vortex.
You don't feel like you're going to flip over.
I do. Like it feels like that's being pushed upwards.
You feel like you're going to walk to the side.
This is the before of the picture that I'm about to post. So that's what it looked like. Some guy very kindly helped us. And like this, the more it's giving me a bit of a headache, do you know what I mean? Let's walk around in the tilted room.
The room is tilted, and if the walls were tilted with it, you wouldn't feel too bad.
The walls are tilted with it?
No, they're not. The walls are kind of like...
Are they straight? They're not straight though.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Should we take a selfie together in the mirror?
Right, so...
You look like you've shit yourself. Let me show you the whole experience, right? Okay, so tilted room, boom. I don't actually think it's that bad. I feel like my body's weirdly alright with it.
Oh no, I don't like this room.
Why?
I just can't grasp it.
Trigger warning for this one, there's going to be some flashing lights very quickly now, and it looks kind of slow, right, and you can see what's happening, but I'm going to turn on the flash and then you'll see the difference. Oh, you can't actually see how much faster it is. We're in the infinity room. Spin around. Close your eyes, spin.
All of these things is really disorientating me.
Yeah.
I think it just make you feel a bit...
Thankfully, there is an exit.
Like that. my eyes closed though.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've gone really big.
There's a mirror up there that shows me. It's weird, man.
You've gone like giant. Now walk back down. You're like turning into a tiny person.
We just came out of the Paradox Museum and our heads are actually hurting. Like, it really disorients you. What did you think, Mom?
It was fun. It was really weird. I feel a bit sick now actually.
Yeah.
Because
I'm glad I ate before I did this because, I don't know, just some of the rooms are very disorienting. It's very fun though, like definitely worth doing. I'm glad we did that.
It's kind of like Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Lots of photo opportunities as well if you're interested in photo ops. It's good fun. Would you recommend?
Definitely.
Definitely would recommend.
Definitely.
It was quite fun. Mum just walked into a mirror at the end, which was quite funny. It's funny like how you go into a place like that and suddenly adults are just willing to lie down on the floor, no questions asked. Do you know what I mean? Like if there's a photo opportunity, it's just immediately like, right, well we're lying on the floor here and no one's just there. Like so many people's feet have been on this floor in their dirty shoes. We're now walking down this like stretch of street called Drottninggatan. It's like my kind of place in there, very cute.
Brunch, lunch and fika.
Oh, we love brunch, lunch and fika. Mum has found some vegan wrap that she's gassed about. It's just like a normal Mexican wrap. Okay, nice. Enjoy. The artwork in these train stations is sick. That's very cool. Oh, that looks sick. Oh my god, this is sick. I love this. This is like, this looks like lava.
Do you know how to get us back?
We're literally just riding around to look at the different art on all the different train stations. In case anyone doesn't know, there's quite a lot, but I've written down a list of 7 different train stations that have like really cool artwork on the walls. Like Sweden is very known for this because it's just like a really cool neat thing to do. Like TfL could never, let's be real. We are literally just riding back and forth on the trains to do this, and I think Mom's just basically accepting that her daughter's a nerd and wants to do these things.
It's really interesting to see, but I get a little bit of anxiety on the underground.
Yeah, Mom doesn't like
and
it
she's
because
dragging me all over the underground
she
system.
doesn't know where we're going, and it's sort of just like. But the thing is, if you get somewhere, you can always get back. Wherever you go, you'll never. Even if you get lost, you just go in the other direction.
I think it's just the underground as well.
But yeah, we're gonna find 2 more, and then that's all I'm gonna subject carry to, and then we'll go back.
As much fun as it is, it's also stressful.
Nice.
I feel like I'm gonna have a breakdown. It's too much stress. I'm gonna let you know, so I'm gonna have a break.
Can I just say, right? So we were just. I don't even know.
You have a nervous
I
break.
don't even know how to describe what just happened. So we were just on the train, we just went to another station as you would have seen, and basically it was the end of the line, there was only 1 stop left.
I was on my phone at the stop before.
Tell the story.
Okay, so I was on my phone and then we had a stop and it was the stop before ours, but I was on my phone and then when I looked up, everyone had got off the metro, so it was just us, and the train was pulling in really slow in a tunnel, and it was like I started to panic because we were the only ones on the tram, and the train was going really slow in a tunnel, like it was pulling up and sleeping through the night.
Mom thought we were going to get stuck on this train and just get stuck.
So I started running down the tram to the end where the driver was. I went banging on the door.
It was like, Kate, where is everyone? It was like people just got off. And she was like, she was going to walk to the front.
Because we were at the back
We were
of
like
the
in
tram.
multiple carriages behind and she was going to walk
The front of the driver. Because we started pulling off really slow in this dark tunnel.
and then a thing came over the announcement and was like, oh, the next stop, Kundestrag, where we were trying to go. And I was like, Mom, we've still got one stop left, it's on the screen. And she was like, no. No, it was funny. And she just wants to go home now, but we're doing one more. I did give her the option of going home, but she was like, no, we're in Stockholm, I've got to put my fears aside, we're going to go.
It was like it was pulling up in a tunnel for the night to sleep, and we were the only ones
That
on
would
there.
never happen. You know, there's cameras on the train as well, so they're not just going to be like, oh, there's 2 people on there, let's lock up and just leave them on there.
So I just left it down the trap to the driver's door.
But the way she said it, it's like, you know, when someone says something with such conviction, that you're like, oh God, what if she's right? What if we are stuck on this train? What if the driver's just going to leave us knowing full well we're in there, lock up for the night and come back tomorrow?
That was all what I was straight away in a split second. That was all going through my mind.
And you know what? Bear in mind, what, it's 9, half 9. The traffic runs till about 12, so I don't know where the stress is coming from really. Alright, change of plan. We are now heading back to the hotel because we're near our hotel anyway. Because Kerry, she can't.
I'm all anxiety now.
She's all anxiety now. We're close to our hotel. Do you need to go to the co-op for anything?
Do we need anything from the co-op?
Because we love the co-op here.
I don't think we do.
Just because we can pay with cash.
Thinking, do we want anything?
No, I've got crisps in the room.
Do we need some anti-anxiety tablets?
These crisps are absolutely incredible. If they're truffle flavoured, I've just sat and eaten the entire bag before I go have a shower. I fancy something sweet after all of my crisps, so I'm going to try Plop. Oh, it smells very caramelly. That's disappointing. The salted caramel on the inside is like very liquidy. Disappointed. Still nice, but not amazing. I don't remember what marabou tastes like. Looks kind of weird though. Just like a nice milk chocolate.
Yeah, this is what I like. Well, no.
So on a couple days ago in Clapham Common, there was an incident with the train station, on the tube station, where there was like the smell of smoke was like permeating along the tube, and people started to panic and smash the windows to the tube. No, she's not laughing at this. They started to smash the windows to the tube. Passengers on the station saw what was happening and smashed it from the outside to let people out. Because obviously, if you know you've stopped in this station, the doors aren't opening, and you can smell smoke, you're gonna panic. And there was loads of the passengers were screaming. Like, Google it if you haven't heard about it. I'm sure you have. But then there was a bunch of people who were at the front of the train. This was all happening at the rear. So I think basically the lights had gone off on the tube. They hadn't moved for 7 minutes. Which, to be fair, if you haven't moved on the tube and it's not explained, and for like a bit of time, it is a bit like, oh God, what's happening here? And you do get a bit anxious about it. But so obviously this has all happened. People at the front are like being let out, calmly evacuating. It's fine. But the people at the back have just fully smashed up the tube. Like, there's glass shattered everywhere, people are falling out. Like, watch the videos, it's crazy. And I was just telling Mom about this, and she started crying with laughter. Not because this is, like, there was no injuries or everything, everyone's fine. And this is really scary. But it was literally just the scent. The smell was from the brakes of the tube, right? And Mom's literally like, it would have been her who would have started that commotion.
It's what I did earlier tonight.
See, if there was another person in that carriage with us, or more people in that carriage, and we'd stopped and Kerry's reaction would have been like that, it would have been the same thing. Well, not to that level, but it's literally how one psychotic thing can become a huge thing and people need to panic when there's no reason to panic. It's weird, isn't it, that your body, like, the way your body reacts is often the worst case scenario.
I just went into panic mode, and it was so bad. It caused Katie to panic as well. We were both on this metro, and we were at the back. And
can I just say, I was like, Mom, will you just relax, look at the board, we've got another stop, just sit down. She was running up and down the carriage. And
I decided to run to the front end of the train. I was going to be knocking the door.
But because
the driver was still on, let us in. It was like mass hysteria. serious. It's awful. And it
No,
was
but
just-
you know what? At first, I was like, "This is ridiculous, Kerry. Like, we've got another stop. Just relax." I was like,
so
"Just sit
bad.
down, just sit down."
But
But
I
the
made
way
you
she
panic
was
as well.
like, so like, "Okay, no," I was like, "Oh God." I was thinking, but like, it's like I knew you were wrong, but because your reaction, it created like a bodily sensation for me, and my body was like, like like I was like alarmed to something. So I was like, "No."
It's like mob mentality, isn't it? It's like one person.
It was just the fact she wasn't listening to me. I was like, "Mom, look." Like, I pointed to the sign multiple times to say our next stop. But it's like, you just ignored me. I was literally like, "Look, it's our next stop."
No, we're not even.
It's like you couldn't hear, like nothing penetrated your ears at this point. I've been pleasantly surprised with how we've navigated the travel system.
too.
But the only... if she was on her own, she would only go to places that she could walk to.
I'd have gone round the co-op round the corner. Oh no, I know how to walk into Gamla Stan. I've probably just gone back
You'd
and forwards to
just
Gamla.
be walking miles every day.
I could have walked to the Taco Bell. For nachos.
So it's the last day and we are just about to check out of our hotel. And I think today my mum just wants to go back to Gamla Stan, grab a coffee, change her currency, maybe grab a book. We saw a book the other day in this like insane bookshop that we want to get, and we're basically just going back to our favourite place before we go. Our flight's at like 6 o'clock tonight. How nice is this bathroom, by the way? Like, you need a private code to get into this bathroom. Back again, and the first location, Espresso House. We're back in the Espresso House again. And I've got a salted caramel latte, and it's so good. Look at the amount of salted caramel in there. I'm back to this bookshop because we're buying this. How much is this? It's basically got Jane Austen's complete works. It's got Emma, Sense and Sensibility, because it just looks beautiful. And look at the sides. Like, we're going to use it to read, but also, oh my god, you can never spill coffee on this or anything. I'm also picking up this. I pay like £4 for books. I'll buy them second hand, but I just wanted to get one from Stockholm. So when I read it, I'm like thinking, oh, I got this from Stockholm and it's really cute. Officially want all of these. That's very nice also. We're going to try and like find this shop online when we get back home and like order some more because they're quite heavy and they're quite expensive. But I think this could be our new thing where we just like give each other them as gifts and we start our own little collection.
Love Emma, Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, and I start in Mansfield Park and I haven't read that yet.
Yeah, Stacey's like
halfway
constantly
through.
being like, read Mansfield Park, it's so good. I'm really sad. Like, look at this view, man. Like, look at this. I'm just depressed. And then you've got the sea sparkling in the sunlight. And it's really nice weather today. It's like 15, 16 degrees. Like, it's really warm. This is the warmest it's been. I just don't want to go. Like, I honestly could do like another week here at least. We went to the co-op and we got some sort of salady bowls with pasta. They had loads of vegan options. There's some vegan chicken in there as well, so I'm really impressed. We're sat together yet again. This morning not paying for the seats together. I swear to God, this discount. Just don't pay, you'll be sat together. But there was a lovely woman sat on the end seat here who we've been talking to. I don't even know her name, but we've been speaking to her like the whole trip. We're about an hour in, so like halfway through. I'm just about to have a cheeky Marabou. I bought another one at the airport because I really liked it last night. But she's really lovely. She's been speaking to us about all her travels.
Good flight, nice and smooth. That's what I like.
About an hour in. Going back to Manchester, and then we've got to get a train to Wolverhampton, which is quite long, and then Nick's going to pick us up. Oh my god, yeah, Kerry had a nosebleed earlier. Do you want to say hi? We bought this thing back with us called, it's Fika. Basically means coffee and cake. You just sit somewhere, have a coffee, have a treat. But they brand it so that you just think everything's Fika. So we bought some Fika back with us because Mum liked the packaging. And it's traditional Swedish cookies.
Vanilla cookies. Traditional.
Alright. But we met a lovely woman called Jo and we exchanged numbers and everything, and she made the flight go really quickly. Sweden trip is complete. Our train home has been cancelled. I wish I was joking, but I am not. We weren't supposed to be on crew. No, we were not. We were supposed to be getting a direct train from Manchester to Wolverhampton, but it got cancelled the minute we were going to get on it. Mate, we've had train problems since coming on this trip. Why do they keep being cancelled? We ain't getting home till very, very late tonight. It's actually the next day, and we made it home safe eventually. We did get back quite late. I'm very excited for our next travel trip. We had an absolutely amazing time in Stockholm. If you ever get the opportunity to go, definitely do go. If you do have any questions or anything, please do just drop me a comment. Don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Bye guys.